Some of the most serious health problems in dogs don't start with emergencies. They start quietly, in the kitchen, with love and good intentions. A small bite from your plate. A familiar habit repeated day after day because it feels harmless. But when it comes to your dog's gut health, those tiny daily choices slowly shape their energy, their immunity, and even how long they get to stay by your side. Over the years, one pattern appears again and again. Dogs rarely get sick from one dramatic mistake. They get sick from everyday foods that gradually irritate the digestive system, weaken the gut, and trigger ongoing issues like vomiting, diarrhea, acid reflux, and inflammation. In this video, you'll learn the 7 everyday foods you should never feed your dog, and just as importantly, what to give instead. Stay until the end because understanding these simple swaps can protect your dog's gut, support their natural healing ability, and make a noticeable difference in their comfort and long-term health. Number 1. Acidic foods that trigger reflux. Dogs with sensitive stomachs don't always show discomfort in obvious ways. Instead of crying or vocalizing pain, they may lick their lips, swallow repeatedly, pace after meals, or seem mildly restless without a clear reason. These quiet behaviors are often the body's early signals of acid reflux. When acidic foods enter the picture, those symptoms can intensify. Ingredients like lemon, lime, or frequent doses of apple cider vinegar add extra acid to a stomach that is already struggling to stay balanced. Although very small amounts may serve short-term purposes in specific situations, dogs prone to reflux should not receive acidic foods as part of their regular routine. Number 2. High-fat foods that overload the gut. Few things disrupt a dog's digestion as quickly as high-fat table scraps, and bacon is one of the most common culprits. Its smell is tempting, its taste is irresistible, and it often feels like a harmless reward. Inside the body, though, it triggers a very different chain reaction. Fat-heavy foods place extra demand on the pancreas, forcing it to release large amounts of digestive enzymes. For sensitive dogs, this strain can lead to pancreatitis, a painful and potentially serious condition. Even when pancreatitis doesn't develop, excess fat frequently causes vomiting, loose stools, and ongoing intestinal irritation. But fat isn't the only hidden issue. Number 3. Highly processed foods that disrupt the microbiome. Beyond fat content, the level of processing in a dog's food plays a major role in gut health, often in ways that are easy to overlook. Many dogs eat kibble every day, and while that can be convenient, highly processed formulas can quietly disrupt the microbiome over time. Artificial colors, preservatives, and heavily refined ingredients interfere with the natural balance the digestive system depends on to function smoothly. During processing, natural enzymes and vital nutrients are stripped away, leaving behind substances that are harder to break down. As these compounds pass through the gut, they can irritate the intestinal lining and place extra strain on digestion. Gradually, this irritation weakens immune function, since so much of a dog's immune system is rooted in the gut. Over time, digestion becomes less efficient, sensitivities increase, and the body has to work harder just to maintain balance. Number 4. Poor quality carbohydrates like corn. Corn often looks harmless, yet many dogs struggle to digest it effectively, especially when it becomes a regular part of their diet. Low-quality corn is commonly sourced from genetically modified crops and may carry residues from herbicides and pesticides, which adds extra stress to the digestive system over time. Instead of gently nourishing the gut, corn often passes through only partially digested, scraping and irritating the intestinal lining along the way. This irritation is usually more noticeable in dogs with sensitive stomachs, particularly when corn appears high on the ingredient list. As digestion becomes less efficient, stools may turn inconsistent, gas may increase, and the gut remains in a constant state of mild discomfort. Gradually, this ongoing strain can weaken digestive balance and make it harder for the gut to fully settle and heal. Number 5. Legumes that interfere with nutrient absorption. Peas and other legumes have become common ingredients in modern dog foods, yet they bring challenges many owners don't realize. These plants contain compounds called phytates, which bind to essential minerals and gradually reduce proper absorption, increasing the risk of deficiencies over time. On top of that, legumes tend to ferment heavily in the gut, often leading to gas, bloating, and digestive discomfort. In recent years, diets high in peas have also raised concerns around heart health, particularly dilated cardiomyopathy. Number 6. Artificial additives that irritate the intestinal lining. Artificial colorings, preservatives, and synthetic flavor enhancers place unnecessary strain on a dog's digestive system. Because these substances offer no real nutritional support, they gradually irritate the intestinal lining and disrupt beneficial gut bacteria. Over time, this ongoing irritation can show up as inflammation, food sensitivities, or persistent digestive discomfort. When these additives are removed, the gut is no longer under constant chemical stress and can begin functioning more smoothly. However, how well this recovery unfolds also depends on portion size and feeding balance. Number 7. Overfeeding healthy foods without balance. Even foods that support digestion can create problems when portions become excessive. Large quantities overwhelm the gut, disrupt balance, and slow healing rather than encourage it. Digestion responds best to consistency and moderation. Small, measured portions given regularly allow the system to adapt and grow stronger over time. This steady rhythm supports lasting stability instead of short-term improvement followed by setbacks. When feeding choices are guided by intention rather than emotion, the gut is able to heal more smoothly and maintain long-term balance. Now that you know what to avoid, let's talk about what actively heals the gut. One gentle option many holistic veterinarians recommend is honey, used in very small amounts. Honey acts as a natural prebiotic, helping nourish beneficial gut bacteria, while enzymes like amylase support the digestion of carbohydrates and starches. Its mild antibacterial properties can also help reduce unwanted microbes while calming low-grade inflammation. Building on that foundation, ginger is another highly practical support, especially for dogs dealing with reflux or nausea. Ginger contains enzymes such as protease that aid protein digestion, and its alkalizing nature helps balance excess stomach acid. It has also been used traditionally for generations to settle nausea and support overall digestive comfort. From there, gentle fruits can be introduced without irritating the stomach. Bananas are a great example, as they are naturally alkalizing and contain amylase, making them especially helpful for dogs prone to reflux. To further support digestion, vegetables play an important role. Cucumbers, with their high water content, help dilute stomach acid and provide light hydration while adding gentle fiber without heaviness. Kale complements this by offering dense nutrition, fiber, and compounds like quercetin that support the microbiome and encourage healthy bacteria growth. As the gut environment improves, adding unsweetened natural yogurt can further strengthen balance. Yogurt provides beneficial bacteria such as lactobacillus and certain bifidobacterium species, which are particularly helpful for dogs with recurring diarrhea. For steady energy and regular digestion, sweet potato is one of the most reliable carbohydrates. Its fiber supports bowel regularity, feeds beneficial bacteria, and offers anti-inflammatory benefits, especially when some skin is included for its anthocyanins. Finally, a small addition with a big impact is ground flax seed. Flax provides fiber for consistent stools, omega-3 fatty acids to reduce inflammation, and prebiotic support for gut bacteria, while also containing lignans that have been studied for their protective properties. If there's one thing I want you to take from this, it's this. Your dog's gut isn't separate from their happiness. It's tied to their energy, their skin, their immune system, their mood, and the way they move through the day. When digestion feels calm, everything looks easier because your dog feels safer in their own body. The regret most dog parents carry isn't "I didn't buy the perfect supplement." It's realizing the triggers were small and repeated and nobody explained the pattern sooner. You're changing that now. Start simple. Remove the biggest irritants. Acidic extras for reflux-prone dogs, high-fat treats like bacon, heavy processed additives, poor quality carbs like corn-based formulas, and high legume foods if your dog is sensitive. Then introduce gentle supports. Honey in tiny doses, ginger water, bananas and apples, hydrating cucumbers, nutrient-rich kale, unsweetened yogurt, sweet potato, ground flax, and pumpkin when it fits. If this helped you, stay close for more practical, calm guidance that keeps your dog safer and healthier without overwhelm. And if you know someone who shares just a little bite of everything with their dog, send this to them. Sometimes one video saves a dog months of discomfort.